No way. I'm new wave. Totally different head. Totally.
Lovers, oasis in grey. You know that you need some heart. The chocolate is fragile and rare, and we're lovers, lovers, lovers of the best time. Lovers.
They obviously stand out from the crowd in distinct little groups. Some aren't too fond of labels. Are you a goth?
No.
Are you a purehead? Do you consider yourself a goth?
No, I suppose other people would, but I don't. Like, we just go for the more kind of vampire sides of things.
You're a goth as well, is that it?
No, I'm not.
What are you?
Nothing.
Are you a goth? No. Are you a purehead?
No. I couldn't afford to buy new tights every time I went out because they get ripped very easily, so I decided just to leave them and
just rip and rip and rip.
Yeah, and so that way they last much longer.
And what about all these rosary beads, and why do you wear them?
Well, the rosary beads are really classic goth jewellery, and this is sort of never seen one before. Yeah.
Well, could you describe your look for me? Tell me, do you always dress like this?
Yeah, it's just me on a normal day.
Well, where did you get everything? Tell me about the clothes.
This is my great aunt's cloak. I got this when I was in London. Christmas present and my mum's t-shirt.
Tell me why you're wearing a rosary bead. A lot of you are, and none of you have given me a satisfactory answer.
Well, basically because it matches my brooch, and I started wearing these ones, and it annoys adults.
And you like to annoy adults?
Oh yeah, they annoy us.
You want to look weirder than everybody else. Is that what you said?
I suppose, yeah. You want to just look different. You want, your own look, really. Well, when I was younger, like about maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I would have been a cure head, but like if you get more into it, like you want to be out of that, because the cure heads now would be considered a bit of a joke, they're just teeny boppy and they're only following one band, whereas like we listen to all that kind of music and all different things.
What do you call yourselves?
Gothic.
What does that mean?
It's just the type of music we like and the way we dress and the makeup, like it's the whole effect. We're called goths.
Susie and the Banshees and the Happy House.
I swear to God, if this comes up one more fucking time, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit!
Mary Cooper. Come, let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks or umbrellas in their midst, putting on the Ritz.
Somewhere leather, somewhere lace, somewhere makeup on their face. Some are young, some are old, some too hot, some too cold.
Could you tell me about your clothes, your style of dress, where you get the clothes from?
Mostly second-hand places and stuff, and mostly I make them myself.
Yeah, some of the others said they got them from Oxfam shops and jumble sales, that type of place. Is that right?
Yeah, it's the most original places there is for clothes.
Yeah, and is that the same with you?
Yeah, buy dresses and cut them up and just do anything with.
Well, so actually buy dresses and... Yeah, okay. And your outfit's a bit unusual, to say the least. Did you make it yourself?
Yeah, I made it off a sheet off a bed.
You made it out of a bed sheet?
The little goose is dead, the bats have left the bell tower, the victims have been bled, red velvet lines, the black box. The little goose is
She doesn't give a damn about me, 'cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Yeah, I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby.
It was going out of fashion, just to inflame the doubts, any ideas of passion. Carry your love in a trinket hanging round your throat. I was invited, I was excited, but I must not take off my coat. But I'm tired of hanging around, I want somebody new. I'm not sure who I've got in mind, but I know that it's not you.
Trad goth makeup is so complicated, it's so time consuming, blah blah. It doesn't have to be. You all are just overcomplicating things. When you look at what goths actually looked like in the 80s, They weren't doing these elaborate looks that are so popular now. You can do those if you want, but what I'm saying, if we're talking about like actual trad goth, like what first wave goths looked like, it was pretty simple. All these photos came from postpunk.com. They came from this specific article, by the way. I'm not wearing foundation even because I'm breaking out. See? So I'm giving my skin a break. I'm literally wearing sunscreen, some eyeliner, and some lipstick, and that's it. What I'm going to do is I'm using a potted gel liner and an angled brush. If this eyeliner shape looks familiar, it's because it's the same one the ancient Egyptians did. Follow the natural contour of your eye down here. Go straight out with your wing. Do the top lid, do your tight line. Don't worry about it being perfect. Most goths in the 80s were using pencil eyeliner, and that doesn't create sharp lines the same way liquid liner does. Optional, take a black eyeshadow. This is Urban Decay. Take another angled brush. Use it to set your gel eyeliner. Optional again, set it with some setting spray. If you want to wear lipstick, most people that were old enough to be goth back then told me that it was very difficult to come by black lipstick. So going for a dark shade of red is a good choice. I didn't even put on mascara. You can wear mascara if you want. I don't feel like putting it on today because it's a pain in the ass to get off at the end of the day. Makeup is done. It honestly takes me longer to do my hair than it does to do that makeup. You can do your makeup the other way with like the full white base and eyeshadow up to your brows if you want, but it does not need to be that complicated. Especially if we're talking about authentic trad, like authentic to the 80s. By the way, I have a habit of like rubbing off my inner corner, so when I do this makeup, I like to take a liquid eyeliner in pen form with me to touch up if I need.
My name is Anastasia, and I'm here to talk to you about the creation of Gothic rock. Goth was effectively born when Bauhaus released the single Bela Lugosi's Dead in 1979. It was deemed a Gothic rock song by critics who described the sound as particularly unusual for post-punk because it borrowed elements of another genre, Jamaican dub. Bauhaus's eccentric and innovative use of Jamaican dub in post-punk effectively created Gothic rock as we know it today. The sound characteristics of Gothic rock will always feature tom-heavy percussion, jangly, ethereal-sounding guitars, and driven melodies by bass lines.
Let's talk about why goth should be inherently anti-fascist. Listen to me on.
Please go watch that video because it is very important. You cannot separate goth from anti-fascism. Therefore, you can't separate goth from anti-racism, queer acceptance, and other movements centered around the marginalized. Because punk is based in all of those things, and goth comes from punk. And maybe not all goths identify as punk, but it's kind of like a triangle and square situation. Not all punks are goth, but all goths should be punk. At least politics-wise. And yes, goth is a music-based subculture, but a big component of goth is it being for the weird people, the outcasts. I saw a take the other day saying that chronically online goths are trying to make goth a safe space when it's not. But goth not being a safe space, and I don't believe safe spaces actually exist, doesn't give you an excuse to do things like culturally appropriate in the name of goth. So fuck you if you're a goth and not anti-fascist.
Show up.
this is like the tutorial how to be like what is do. Okay, so first you're gonna get this like got to be high and still full of hairspray. I got this from like Shoppers Drug Mart, but if you don't have like a Shoppers Drug Mart in your country, I don't know. But this is like $17 hairspray, and like $17 hairspray is not that bad at all because like some places like charge like $40 for like some like mid-ass hairspray. So first get like these kind of combs or whatever, pretty sure like they're like for bangs or whatever. Like you see like your bangs, if you have bangs, like the hair behind it, you just kind of want to tease that like a lot. Besides two, and then the bottom, like where your neck is, you just tease there. Just tease that around your head. Okay, next is the hairspray part. So you're gonna get your hairspray, right? And then what I usually do is like and then this is basically like it. I usually comb it out cause me personally, this hair is way too big for me.